former TikTok personality convicted of murdering his wife and her acquaintance is appealing his case. Ali Abulaban is currently serving a life sentence without the possibility of parole.
CBS 8's Kelly Hezedal and Dorian Hargrove got access to the entire case file and spoke to Abulaban from behind bars in his first interview since the trial. Here's a clip from our new documentary, Unfiltered, the TikTok Murder Files.
I was obsessed with Anna. She was my world, you know? And when she told me that I should focus on myself and that she didn't want to be with me, I didn't know how to even begin.
Stand by, stand by, stand by, stand by. All right, okay, sorry, go back. We got to clear. Oh, we got two down, we got two down.
Amira was, of course, an innocent victim in this case.
Amira, I love you, Amira. Amira, I love you.
Do you ever think about what eventually you'll tell her?
Kelly Hezedal is joining us live in the studio. Kelly, I know that you guys worked on this for quite a while. It's 40 minutes long. Can you tell me about how the idea came to be and what was the process like putting this together?
Yeah, well, I mean, as a reporter, you know, we cover the case. I covered most of the trial, but we're only able to give you just little snippets of that trial, like 30 seconds, a minute, something like that. There was so much evidence, so much video evidence, so much audio evidence, body camera footage that our audience has never seen. So I thought putting it all together in one place to give the audience a better picture of this case was important, and you'll see some of this never before seen footage. You'll see it in this documentary.
So Abulaban is appealing his case just like most people do if they've been sentenced to life in prison without parole. But did he say what he thought went wrong or what was wrong with the trial court?
Well, we don't know formally what his official, the court filings haven't been put in place quite yet to say what he's formally going to be arguing. But I can tell you from his interview, he basically says he didn't get a fair shake, that there was so much attention on him because of him being a TikTok star and all of the media attention that he feels that it wasn't necessarily a fair trial, that people had already made up their minds about him before he even walked into the courtroom. And he also says it wasn't premeditated murder. He says this was a crime of passion, but as we know, premeditated murder, according to the judge, according to the jury, doesn't have to be something that happened over weeks or months of planning. It could happen in a split second.
Right, he made a decision to take that gun to the apartment and he knew who was in there. That's premeditation and that's what they convicted him for. As you're talking to him, it's interesting. We saw so much of the testimony. This is a person in court who's very animated, very expressive, and also very confusing because it was easy to just look at it and going, I can't believe you. It was just odd. What did you find most compelling in the interview with him or anything surprising?
Well, one thing he kept saying was that this is the real Ali, who you're talking to, who you saw at trial. That was not the real Ali. The Ali that committed these killings, that was not the real Ali. This is the real Ali. And what really struck me is, like, you're not really sure. Like, this was a 45-minute interview. And even today, I can't say whether he was being sincere or not. But there was just so much evidence there against him. Seeing it all in one place, it's a lot.
I mean, I just remember how he was behaving in trial, and then for him to say, no, that wasn't the real one. Now I'm the real one. I mean, well, you would think you'd want to put your best foot forward in trial. I cannot wait to see this documentary. It's going to be so good. It's streaming on our CBS 8 streaming service.
Yeah, it's free. You can download it on your TV and watch it for free. Anything about this, though, that is something you want to anchor to that you need people to know about?
I mean, the thing that struck me the most about his interview was when he talked about what he will tell his daughter someday. I mean, we both know that little girl was like 5 years old when this all happened. He now has had contact with her. He's been talking with her. And I mean, it was absolutely heartbreaking hearing him say, someday, this is a conversation I'm going to have with my daughter.
That I am convicted of killing your mother. I can't imagine that.
All right, people can check it out, CBS 8+. Kelly Hezedal, thanks for your time today, and thanks for working on that. I'm looking forward to watching it. Again, it's Unfiltered, the TikTok Murder Files. You can watch it on CBS 8+.